Hi, this is Shaki. I've got the Sundragon lights right in front of me, and today I'm going to show you how to set it all up. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Sundragon light does come in two different variants. You've got the diffused version and the non-diffused version. Right over here, we've got the controller unit. This is the brainchild to get all of this speaking. Up over here, we've got the power adapter, jug lead for power, and the connector that transports data and power between the controller unit and the lights. I'm going to show you how to put this together, but before I do that, I'm going to quickly show you more about the controller unit. Power in for this cable running in power. Up on the side over here, you've got a V, which you can attach onto a V-lock plate. You've got the on and off button. On the back over here, you've got the V-lock plate, so you have a fully portable solution without the need of power cables. With this power brick over here, you can attach it to the back and connect this cable here, and now you have the power connected. This cable here, you can see you've got the lock to the right, unlock to the left. All you have to do is just line it up and just press it in, and it'll automatically lock in. To undo it, you just twist it the other way and pull it out. Pretty simple. You can see over here you've got the connection pinpoints. Just line that up and you screw it in. You've got your 3-pin jug lead, so you can connect your cable. I'm going to take this setup onto the side over here, the non-diffused version, and you've got the diffused version. So for this exercise, I'm going to use the diffused version. We have included this handy little loop so you can hook it onto anything you like, and just giving you more options for rigging. You can undo this, and then you can see over here we've got a screw thread, so you can rig this up to wherever you like. Up on the main home screen menu, you've got a few different options to choose from. First up is the color temperature option. If I was to press that in, you've got all the different scales for changing between white balance, tint, and the intensity. You can toggle between each by simply pressing this button. And then if I was to rotate that, we'll change the values. Or I can use these two arrow options to go by increments. If I was to press that, I can change that. Same with the brightness as well. I can go like that, or I can come with finer control. Now, an amazing feature that we have included with the Sundragon is the embedded color profiles of each camera brand plugged in here. So if you were to go in the settings, I can quickly choose between the different camera profiles that are in here, so you can get accurate colors coming straight into your camera. Because we all know each camera has their own color profile, their own way of interpreting colors. To give you the accurate colors, what we have done is put all of those cameras right in here. So in our case, we're using the Sony FX6 and a Sony a7S III. So I've just put in Sony camera. You've got a whole list of different cameras to choose from. Now, I've also got the hue saturation mode, which we all know. You can also choose the different hues, or I can go simply by pressing this button. I can also change the saturation between 0 and 100 and have finer control between those values. I can press settings, and also I can change the source. If I was to jump out, I've also got the XY coordinate, very similar. You can change. I can go into gel emulation. So if you're an industry professional and you're familiar with gels, we've plugged that all in, and you can change between the different colors. So you can see half CTO, quarter CTO, and they're all color coded with the correct values. I can also change the source. If I was to jump out, I can also do source matching, where I can choose the different types of bulbs and match my light to that source. So for example, if you're in a room full of halogen bulbs that aren't set up by a gaffer or by a lighting department, you can come in here and tell what that color should look like. You can do Christmas lights, night light, heat lamp, the list just goes on. I can also go to RGBAW and change them individually. I can go into effects. I could be in candle mode, clouds passing by, club light. I can also change the speed of what it's changing at, and I can also change the colors. So I can also tell it to go between 3 or 24 colors. I can go into settings, and this is where things get interesting. So you can do light control, and you've got all these different modes, how you want it rendered, the calibrated stylist, etc. I have DMX control, so I can program this. You can set the address, the mode, and if you're familiar with DMX, this is the one-stop shop for all of that. You've got ArtNet, you've got Wi-Fi, you've got Ethernet, you've got Zola Link. Finally, you've got your settings as well. And just like that, we've got the Snapdragon light all set up and ready to go. I think these lights are pretty amazing for what they can do and how thin and flexible they are. They're really bright. They've got so many professional features packed into them. Now, I do want to make a note, like lighting like this in the back over here, your Fresnel lights or your softbox, they all have a place and they serve a purpose. And I think these flexible lights also serve an incredible purpose, and it gives you a true flexibility of being able to do whatever you want to do with these lights for your next project. Till next time, go get creative.